Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Pole Father, and it only takes one, and we are back. Folks, it has been over a month and a half since I've done a video. I've definitely got a lot to catch up on, a lot to update you guys on what's going on. Long story short, in a lot of my past previous videos, I have mentioned multiple times that I was not going to the 2024 Nationals in Cleveland. Needless to say, we ended up making an appearance there, and it was a lot of fun. I'll give some feedback on that in a little bit, but been very busy. First thing is, you can tell I've rearranged my office a little bit, give me a nice clean background. Going to be doing a couple things in the back here, working on that on the side. Plus, my wife got really sick, and let alone she's pregnant, so it doesn't really help that she caught a very bad virus. And then taking care of her between 2 or 3 weeks to first shake the thing. I also had a pretty big mouth procedure done, so I'm still kind of talking a little crooked, but it's definitely, I'm talking, as you can tell, so I had to really take some time away to do this stuff. But we are back, and specifically into the hobby. So first things first, let's talk about the Nationals. It's a fantastic convention. I'm going to tell you this right now. Great convention to networking, meeting some great collectors in the hobby, but just being straightforward with you guys, not really the biggest Pokemon airspace. Tons of big Pokemon people walking around, great vendors, big stuff, but like you're talking like tables looking for product, not the right place. But you know, all the people there that we deal with on a, I would say, regular basis in the hobby are there. You got all your grain cart companies, you got the auction platforms, you got everyone there. So it's definitely a great place to go and just kind of meet people, see how people are doing, catch up with people, submissions. A lot of people do next day grading and so forth. So it's a lot of great things there. But I do have to give my feedback on the Nationals. Massive convention. My only takeaway is that Cleveland has a lot of rich heritage for sports and everything, but for hosting a massive convention like this, it just doesn't work. The hotel situation is pretty brutal, and let alone there's really nothing that's really walking distance to the convention. So traffic was really bad, but I ended up making a short appearance there. It was a last minute trip. I jumped on a plane, got there, was there for 2 days. I was there Wednesday, I was out there by Friday. So glad I went. It was very useful. You never know, ladies and gentlemen. It only takes one. That's the motto. But what did I pick up at the Nationals? So believe it or not, guys, there was only one card I picked up. And let alone there were some things I sold there, but the most important thing is, what did we pick up? So again, Prize Pack Series 1, they are out there, they float around, and you guys can find some great deals if you come across the right person. But needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, we picked up a Rayquaza VMAX in a PSA 10 Prize Pack Series 1. I asked the person where they got this card at, and they said they picked it up out of a collection. Price was right. Didn't question, didn't even try bargaining it, because there was a lot of Pokemon people there. And I just said, and I kind of like, I don't want to say dug through it, but he had about 3 or 4 cases, very tightly packed. I saw the logo. I saw it was a 10. I said, what's that card? How much? Didn't even guess. Paid it right away. Done. Picked it up for the collection. So the Prize Pack Series 1 set is moving good. Moving good. But other than that, made a little stop by Heritage Auctions, and I was actually given these, and they were pretty cool. A lot of cool things. They were auctioning off the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I'm not going to say it right, but it was not the original suits, but it was the suits made for the anniversary that they did, that anniversary episode. But anyways, they were auctioning off those suits, which was pretty cool. But the coolest thing was they actually had... I have them right here. Where we go. They had cards there, and they were pop out of 500. So let me show you guys what they had here. But basically here they had these. And I thought these were just pretty cool, just like a cool little souvenir. But basically the suits, Heritage Auction, and then on the back you got some cert numbers there. But on all the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Green Ranger, White Ranger's not in there. You got the Lord Zed suit. You got the Slizzard. Snizzard, close enough. Pink Ranger, then you got this to top it off here. This is the full auction here at auction. So a cool little I'll say like souvenir, I do have like a little personal binder for this kind of stuff where it's a little more meaningful, but this is gonna go right in there. But And then, fortunately enough, I was able to pick from like a box or something, and I was able to grab this one. But this one actually has a pop of 18 out of 25. Um, it's like a spectral kind of print, so it was pretty cool. But and then, last but not least, I would say my family has a rich history of this old movie. It was my dad's mom, my grandma, but in Italian, they call her Nonna. It was her favorite movie, and visiting her in Canada my whole life, I can't tell you how many times I've watched this movie just being a kid and not having much to do. So I've probably seen this movie over 100 times. I can quote it, which is kind of crazy, funny, hilarious, but they were auctioning off a copy of one of the original sets of the Red Ruby Slippers, along with the Wicked Witch of the West's hats. So these are really cool to grab as well. I was able to grab these and like fun little souvenir and so forth, but very cool. And then just because I have these right here, everyone's familiar with what's going on with the Worlds promo. A lot of people are saying they're getting these at GameStop. I went to 2 different GameStops and I could not find one. So depending on where you're at, location wise, I'm sure I heard there were a dime a dozen, but I had to get mine from Pokemon Center. So fun little thing. Needless to say, had a lot of fun in the Sport Card Nationals, just meeting a lot of different people, catching up with people, getting to know people a lot more. Definitely just a fun time. Just, like outside our work world, everyday life, it's a great, I don't even want to call it a community, but it's just a great side hobby that, so a lot of people are full-time in it. Me, I call this hobby full-time, but really it's not my full-time thing. But just meeting a lot of people, it's honestly kind of like the most fun part about it all is you meet different people, how they got started, what they're involved in, and so forth. And it's really fun. A lot of fun and so forth. But most importantly, so it's kind of a quicker video. We got to do a lot of catching up. Like I said, been extremely busy. Got some stuff here I'm going to hang up on the walls. Next thing's next. Chicago Collecticon. I really, really am going to push to make it to Chicago. I think it's going to be the most popular convention. I've been to a card convention in Chicago, and the setup is fantastic. It's very central. It's a fun city. I really think it's going to be a good one. Other than next to Dallas, and then Orlando's a great one in my opinion, but I'm going to try and make Chicago. And I know a lot of people are going to Chicago, so I think it's just going to be the right place to be, to drift towards. So, card party still. I still have to pick up my Charizard and my Venusaur Charizard, Nidoking, Clefairy. I still need to pick those up and do a big grade reveal. So very excited to get that eventually. Just been busy with life, really. Life catches up, guys. Nasty cold going on out there. Everyone just be careful, be safe. That's my biggest thing on everything. But other than that, we are back. It's been a little bit and got some more exciting things we're going to do. I got a grading submission here. I'm kind of getting ready to do a bunch of modern stuff. Have been doing this still in the shadows of things, but that's all I got, guys. Needless to say, hope everyone's doing well. It's been a bit, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Pole Father. We're back. Short little reclaps of Sport Card Nationals, but I'll see you guys around. Take care, everyone. And remember, as always, it only takes one. We are back.